Hi, everyone. This is Dr. Venus, your Black Woman Millionaires mentor. And I'm starting a few minutes early so we can say hi and be together and just ease into this one, ease into this one. I have something amazing I want to share with you today. And I just figured instead of giving us a moment to get together and say hi. So please say hi. Send me some hearts, some wow, some thumbs up. Let me know who you are, who's here. I got my little drinky, so that I don't get dehydrated. Well, how you doing now? Glad you're here, boo. Glad you're here. Glad you're here. Also brought me some water. Well, I didn't. My wife did this part. She made sure I was all hydrated. Hey, Debbie. Oh, there are my hearts. There you go. I see the hearts. I see the thumbs up. Hey, Linda. Hey, Courtney. Hey, Fatima. I'm excited to be with y'all today. How you doing, Fatima? How you doing, Tracy? Oh, it's great to see you. Hi, Diane. Hi, Dion. Hi. No, it's great to be with you. Hi, Diane. This is great. And we just started a little early, y'all. We're just, being timely. Hey, B. Adams. Hello. Hey, Miss Sybil from ATL. All right. I'm glad you can catch me live too, Shay. Glad you're here. Glad you're here. Okay. This is great. So I just wanted to get started a few minutes early, just so we can have opportunities to say hi. We find to dive right in. And for those of you who are new to me, hello again. Hi, Draca. Good day, doctor. For those of you who are new to me, I'm Dr. Venus, your Black Woman Millionaires mentor. Hey, Angela, glad you're here. And I have a profound commitment to you making your paper. And let me tell you a little bit about me for those who are new to me. For those who've been around for a while, forgive me. I have to say it each time. Good day, Miss Tina. Glad you're here. Woot, 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 woot. Hi, Grandma. Glad you're here. This is great. I have Facebook friends, y'all. She's real. But let me tell you a little bit about me. So, hey, Michelle Shanky from the Palm Coast. Woohoo! Okay, no focus. Let me try again. I'm Dr. Venus, your Black Women Millionaires mentor, but God, my life is amazing. I come from a background of a lot of violence, a lot of brokenness, right? A lot of, hey Sandra, glad you're here, boo. A lot of negativity. By the time I was 16, I was living on the streets, eating out of trash cans, steeping in urine and beer. And I'm just surviving on the mean streets of Baltimore. And it was my 9th grade math teacher, a Black woman, holla and preach, who saved my life. She showed me through her actions, not her words, through her actions, that I mattered, that I wasn't just a throwaway. And my life had taught me that I was. And because of her love, I eventually graduated from Stanford University with a second master's degree and a PhD. I have 4 degrees. I took all of my survival, all of my mess, all my shit, right? Turned it into a system that fast-tracked me to the $1 million mark and has made millions for my clients. We're going into our 5th year of business, Defy Impossible, that's the name of my company. And we've done $4 million in 5 years, okay? So we're doing our thing, okay? We're doing our thing. And this is the thing I wanted to share with you as we begin this particular conversation is, one, my deep respect and love for you as a Black woman and the brothers who love us. I got some pushback last week from a few brothers like, what about me? I'm like, baby, you're welcome. As long as you love us, respect us, honor us, and put us first, Black man, you are welcomed here, okay? Be so clear. We want you, okay? All right? As long as you're here in service, not grandstanding. Oh, welcome by, B. I'm glad you're here. Everybody give love, just love on each other. But I'm gonna give you some ground rules for how you roll in my house, okay? And welcome to our mansion. Me and my wife, her name is Lisa, and she's my world. She's everything for me. She is. She's everything to me. She set me up, got me all cool, and so we're doing our thing. Hey, Nakia. A couple of things. On my campus, in my space, everything is love, okay? So if you have a contentious spirit, you're not welcomed here. Not because of anything bad, but simply because I have to protect the space, okay? It's an inclusive space, it's a compassionate space, it's an authentic space, it's a honoring space, it's a God honoring space. It's not, if you're contentious, if you're petty, if you're someone who's negative, my tribe, the people who are you seeing saying hello, they will eat you. Okay, so you don't want to do it. So don't, and I'll block you. We're not doing it like that. Not on my watch. Go do that. You can do that with somebody else. This is for real. This is about Black women being empowered to heal as the key to our economic affluence. And if you cannot honor that, I invite you to leave now. I love you enough to send you away. Go play with somebody who's playing at it. I'm not that chick. And today I'm feeling. Hey, Ari, I haven't heard back from you, Ari. Can you holler at your sister? And I say all that as we begin because this is a sacred space. And it's on my watch. And I'm very protective of my sisters, okay? So, Jason, don't you come right after me. So that's great. So I just want to say that to you because if we don't lay down the ground rules, people can start being trolly, saying negativity, and that's not this, okay? This is about us lifting each other up. This is about us getting educated and being fed energetically, spiritually, emotionally. This is about love. This is a love offering. I don't know too many other Black multimillionaires who are doing this shit for free. Let me help you understand love offering, okay? So I should tell you a couple of things. I love God. I love the Lord. I don't know, but I love God, all right? I do. God's been with me every step of the way. God's been with me when I was doing some bullshit on the street, and God was with me when I first learned how I broke my first million. So I'm not leaving God. Me and God are good, okay? And I love my wife. My wife is a woman. She's perfect. She's the best part of me. If it hadn't been for her, I would be doing some bullshit. I damn sure be drinking, okay? And so you need to know I curse, I cry, I pray, sometimes all at the same time. I can't guarantee how it's going to come out, but I will tell you this. Anything I say is always in service of your highest good. I don't think love has to look a particular way. I don't think it has to look like we agree. In fact, I think love is truth. I think if you love somebody, you tell them the truth. You don't lie to them, okay? So I love you enough to tell you the truth to your face. And I'll say it in love. But there's an edge on me, okay? So I break, I go off, I lose my temper. Whatever it takes to get through to you, I will do it, okay? But it's always in service of your bigness, boo. Because in my world, you are God wrapped in flesh. You're huge. You are the answer to millions of people's prayers. You are the way, the truth, and the light. And I'm sorry you forgot that. And I know the world made you forget that you're perfect. Because you really are. And sometimes in the living of life, we forget that as Black women. We forget that it started with us. We've created nations. And it will end with us. So I raise my glass to you. I love you, Black woman. I love you as a sister. I love you as a leader. I love you as a friend. I love you as a messenger, as a way shower, as a baller, as a shot caller. I love your swag. I love the way you lead. I love who you be in this world. And my job, my mandate from Spirit is to get you to stand for yourself through your money. That's all I do. Stand for yourself, with yourself through your money. That's all I do. I ain't got nothing else. Don't ask me to do anything else. I ain't good for nothing else. Okay? And so I'm gonna be doing this. I'm creating a whole series of live streams for you. I'm going to invite you to do a couple of things. One is subscribe to the live stream so you don't miss anything. I'm also going to say if you want to be fed by me on a regular, not just here, but with specials, with seven-figure strategies, with inspiration, with different kinds of things that I can't get all the way in here, okay? But if you're on my list, meaning you receive emails from me regularly, I can feed you, okay? If you want to be fed by me, not just get a morsel, but be fed on a regular basis, I need access to you, boo. I need you to go to someone scribe this for me, www.drvenus.net. Okay? Someone please put that in there. All right? Just drvenus.net. That way I can feed you. All right? I want to feed you, but I can't if I can't reach you. All right? And I'm not always going to be doing Facebook Lives. Okay? I'm doing that right now. Thank you, Tina. I'm doing them now because there's something in my spirit that says, since God help us, since the election, I've been going through some things. And that's kind of, thank you everyone for putting that up for everyone. Thank you so much. Please make sure you go there, put your email in the box, put your name in the box so that I can feed you on a regular basis, all right? It's a mixture of instruction, inspiration, and special offers that I only make to my tribe, all right? And that is you, my love. All right, so with that being said, let's begin. Everybody take a deep breath in through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Shh. Come with me. Come with me. Deep breath in through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Shh. One more time. Deep breath in through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Shh. Come, Holy Spirit. I invite Spirit in. I invite the ancestors in. I invite the angels to come be with us. Embrace us. Be with us. Love us. Wrap us in your love. Let us be fed by your word through my mouth. And we thank you. We thank you in advance, Brett. We thank you in advance. Okay. So ladies and the brothers who love us, I want to talk to you for a little while about what we started last week. How do you take care of yourself in an environment that doesn't take care of you? How do you feed yourself when there are invisible forces around designed to keep you in bondage, to keep you enslaved, emotionally, energetically, and economically? How do you fight that? How do you deal with policies and procedures and closed door meetings and cabinet, oh, this is so good, cabinet appointees who are being vetted but who are shaky, right? How do you take care of you? How do you take care of you on your own in a world that was not set up for you to win? And I'm not being harsh, I'm being honest. Okay, hey Nita, glad you're here, beautiful. Okay, so here's the thing, ladies, and the brothers who love us. As a PhD from Stanford, I did my research on, I'm an identity theorist, meaning I look at and study or have studied the intersectionality of race, gender, class, and sexuality. Okay, those four, right? And part of what I want to start talking to you through, and we talked about it last week, so the thread is still with us, okay, about social positioning as black women, okay? Now, I could say black people, but Spirit told me black women, and I'm going to let my brothers glean from us. You're welcomed here. And I'm talking to black women, okay? And our sisters from other misters. I know there's people from different races who listen to the word, and you're welcomed. You're welcomed here, okay? Don't worry about that. But this is what I want to help you understand. Let's look at the social position, okay? Last week when we were talking, we were dealing with this whole notion of social positioning of black women being the workhorse, the cash cow, the scapegoat, or beast of burden, just for those of you who weren't here, right? And what I was pointing to is, in this Republican administration, what's predictable if we look at the trends of the past, I'm not saying it's being stuck in it, I'm saying being informed by it, right? Is that black women will be left out of the equation or will be positioned as the enemy or the problem, right? And what I proposed last week was your golden ticket out of this, what I call a white fight, white men dealing with their own values, okay, is entrepreneurship. Now, earlier today, oh, thank you, Bia. I love you for that. Thank you. Yay, she's saying nice things to me. Yay. I will read the comments, y'all, because I'm nosy, and I want them to be nice to me. Entrepreneurship. But I want to tell you something. I saw this video today, and I put it on my Facebook feed. It was a TEDx talk. I can't remember the name right now because it escapes me, but it was about this black woman from Chicago who did a whole year buying black. And she talked about some things that you may know about, but I want to refresh your memory, okay? And if you want to see the TED Talk, it's on my Facebook feed, all right? And forgive me for not saying her name right now. I just don't remember it right now. But what she pointed to was something I've spoken before, you may know this, that for every dollar that is spent in a white, Asian, or Hispanic neighborhood, it stays in that neighborhood. For white people, and forgive me, I can't look it up right now, 6 times as long as it does in a black neighborhood. And the way she said it, she broke it down beautiful. She broke it down. Thank you, Maggie. Thank you for it, Kathy. My Black Year is the name of the video. It's Maggie Anderson. She killed this. She did it better than I ever will do it. You need to read it. You need to listen to it. She killed the game, all right? But what she was pointing to, and I'm glad she did, she was talking about how Dr. King, I think it's his birthday, we're celebrating his birthday. Dr. King, we love you. Thank you for who you are for us, ancestor. But what she pointed to, and I need you to feel me on this, shit broke my heart. But we know it, but I want you to hear it deeply in terms of what we're talking about your money, right? She was pointing to that for every dollar that's spent in a black community, it only stays there for 6 hours. Walk with me. That same dollar can be in a white neighborhood for 27 days. That same dollar can be in an Asian neighborhood for 18 days, a Hispanic day for at least 7. I don't know, but we get it for 6. We get it for 6 hours. That $1 is only with us for 6 hours. And then she broke down why. If you go to Asian communities, Hispanic communities, the grocery market, all right, they have their own banks. They have their own dry cleaners. They have their own own institutions. We don't have those. So our money leaves. Do you understand what I'm trying to say to you? It leaves. So if you're a black-owned business, a brick-and-mortar business in a black part of town, the likelihood of the success of your business is minimal because we don't have enough support structures in place to actually keep that money circulating in our communities, right? And you may know this, and if you don't, this is why we do live streams, so we can all be on the same page. But then she took it back, which I'm telling you, she dropped that, she killed this. And it was deep because she took us back to Jim Crow, all right? She took us back to sharecropping, that time period, right? This is what she pointed to that broke my heart. If you think about all the lynchings that you know that happened at the turn of century, okay? What she stated was that the lynchings of the black men that we see, the strange fruit that we see hanging from trees, those men were the ones who owned the businesses. It wasn't random black men. It was black men who owned businesses. Do you feel me yet? I don't know if you're with me, but I need you to be with me for a minute. There were air raids and air bombs dropped on black communities that were self-sustaining when we had our own banks and we had our own dry cleanings and we had our own schools. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? God, help me. Help me, please. Show me how to say this so they get this. You weren't set up to win. And when integration happened, individualism came about, and I understand it. I'm not tripping, and this is not a blame. I'm not tripping off that. What I'm pointing to is we got certain kinds of equality, but as Maggie said, we lost the money. I'm not going to do it tonight, but I will be doing a live stream on brothers in jail. Can't do it tonight because I got to get through this one, which is why I'm going to have to do a whole series of this, okay? So, Courtney, that's a great question. We do now. First thing we need to contend with is first things first. If you are living in a fantasy called equality, I'm going to invite you to wake the fuck up. Just going to invite you to wake the fuck up, okay? Let's just get that over with. Second thing that I need you to start dealing with is this. If you do not know how to make your own money, you are literally sharecropping. And it may not look the same, boo, but it has the same dynamic. If you don't acquiesce to massa, you lose your fucking job. Please, God, help me. Help me, because I can feel, I'm telling you, my point is this. As black women, you need to make your paper, girl. It's not a question mark anymore. This is, if you're waiting on Trump and his people, do you need to get fucked with no Vaseline? Do you need that to get the fucking message? Let me understand if you need that, because they will give it to you if you're waiting on them. And I love you enough to tell you this. You have to make it your business to learn how to make your own paper, boo. And until you're willing to learn how to make your own paper, you will live at the effect of them. And I'm not even tripping. I don't even care about them, but I need you to know the history so you can see how far off we've been. When day before Dr. King got shot, he was talking about economic empowerment. He wasn't talking about he had moved beyond that. He was trying to get the labor unions together. He was trying to get black and white people to really contend with, poor black and white people, to really focus on economic empowerment. We don't hear that part about Dr. King, folks. We hear the dream, but we don't hear the money, okay? Ross said, Dr. Venus, you're going and serving rounds of that truth juice tonight. I'm taking like 3 shots of it so far. I'm just saying. So this is the thing. I'm very clear on what we're dealing with. My job is to I'm building an army of black women and brothers who love us, of black women who are more committed to our future than our past, who are really about doing the internal healing at the level of consciousness, at the level of community, at the level of spirit, to free an entire race. And I mean the human race, because I say it all starts with us and going to end with us, okay? And so what I've been dealing with in my business, in my body, in my real life, not my theoretical life, but in my real life as a social entrepreneur, as someone who has been able to take the pain of the past and turn it into profit. I'm like, okay, God, how do I help? What can I do to help her see, to help you see you can do this? Okay? And what I've come up with is something I've never done in the whole history of my company. Now, my company's only going up 5 years old, but fuck it. It's not something I was planning to do, right? And to be fair, y'all been talking to me about it for a minute. I couldn't hear it. You know what I'm saying? But what I've decided to do is reorganize my entire business model. So for 2017, what I am doing, and you're gonna walk with me on this one, all right? Someone hold me up, someone send me some love, because I done some shit. In fact, I'm gonna take a drink. I wish it was bourbon. So what I'm doing that I haven't done before is I am changing my price structure to make it accessible to every black woman who's willing to do the work. Now, I'm going to be laying this out over the next few weeks because it's just too much to try to do in one setting, all right? All right? And so, as you know, I'm the Black Women Millionaires mentor, so I focus on getting black women to $1 million. I will be doing that, but not in the way that I have done it. I'm not doing Black Women Millionaires event this year. I normally do it twice a year. I'm not doing it, all right? I normally do a 10-city tour. I'm not doing it, okay? I will do something like that, but it won't be the way I've built my business. What I'm going to do for you, my sisters in success, for the ones who are the action takers, not the ones who are playing at it, the ones who are living in hope and who are living in faith. I'm not that chick. There are other people who are so much more motivating. I'm an action chick. I move things. So if you're not about moving shit, you don't want to deal with me, all right? And it's nothing personal. I know my work is not for everybody. Not everybody's a revolutionary. Not everybody's a Nat Turner. I'm on some Nat Turner shit. And that's not for everybody. I'm on that next level shit so that your children's children will never have to live in fear. They won't have to worry about a Donald Trump or Republican administration because they have their own. And we can build things a lot quicker than our ancestors could back in the day, all right? So what I want to share with you today is something that I have been cooking for a while, and I'm going to talk to you about it. I'm going to give you the URL. It's called New Money Now Blueprint, all right? And what I'm doing is I am honing in on what do you need to get in the game to be a successful entrepreneur, to have the cash flow you need to replace your income, and to be able to have the kind of cash coming in so you can have a successful business. So I'm falling back a little bit, meaning in order for you to be a successful entrepreneur, in order for you to replace your income if you are working, in order for you to get on a path to 7 figures, there is one skill and one skill only you have to master if you want to win at making paper. Do you know what that skill is? Someone tell me what you think it is. Anybody? What's the one skill that you have to master? Anybody? It's not really sales. I mean, you can put it in the house, but no, it's not mindset. Mindset helps, and I got something for that too. All right? It's one skill. It's a skill, ladies. It's a thing you have to, it's a skill, something you got to do. You know what I'm saying? Mindset is not something you do. Never give up. No, that's more of an energetic. Integrity, that's still more of an energetic. But these are good words. Ask for money. It's in that house, but not quite. Yourself, you definitely have to tend to yourself. No, this is good stuff. The one skill you have to have that is non-negotiable if you want to replace that income, if you want to have steady cash flow in your business, and if you want to create a solid foundation for 7-figure success, you have to do one thing first and one thing only. Bring in cash. Until you master bringing in cash any time you want, until you've mastered that, we can't talk, okay? It's not about self-image. It's not about confidence, ladies. Cash money. Here's what I'm proposing. You have to be willing to become your own ATM. And that can be taught. Okay? So bring in cash. Thank you, Tina. It's non-negotiable. And it's not something as Black women we've been taught. You see what I'm saying? We haven't been taught to bring in cash. We've been taught to work. Can you hear the difference? We haven't been taught that. So what I'm focusing on in 2017 is cash money. Bringing in cash starting exactly where you are. Exactly where you are. Okay? So, can someone type this in for me just so y'all can track it? Type in newmoneyblueprint.com. Okay? And I'm going to walk you through, I'm going to talk to you about it so you'll understand what I mean when I say that. Okay? I'm going to show you how, baby girl. Stay with me, Reese. Right now I'm just building it so you can see it. Okay? I'm going to show you how to do it in a moment. All right? Bringing in cash is something that is easier than you think. It's easier than you think. We haven't been taught to bring in cash. We've been taught to work. Because we've been taught to work, we've been looking for a job. Because we're looking for a job, then we have to put ourselves into a pretzel to fit into other people's stuff. Well, what if you started to bring in money with the same skill sets you've used to make other people rich? Holla and preach, okay? Think about it. You're like, well, damn. If you're over here, I'm just making it up. If you're over here making money, working as a secretary somewhere, I'm making that up, all right? And you could take the same skill sets and go to a whole nother place, and make the money for yourself. Would that not set you free? See, once you learn how to bring in new money, okay, you then have the seed money to make the big money on your own terms. You have to learn that. Is it another, am I missing something? New money, oh, I'm sorry, new money, let me go look. It may be New Money Now Blueprint. Let me check. I have my computer on the other side. Because I checked the link earlier. Let me check. Is it coming up? It's New Money Now Blueprint. I'm sorry, New Money Now Blueprint. Is it popping up, Tina? Let me know. But I want to walk you through it. There's a video and everything, okay? But what I want, New Money Now Blueprint, yes, okay? Thank you, Shayla. Thank you. So what I'm pointing to is this. If you're anything like me, you were taught to get a good job. Go to school, get a good education, get a good job, work hard, do your best, and hopefully they would notice. You would get promoted, you would be rewarded, and it didn't go down like that, okay? And so what I've created is a 3-day live event that I'm going to be doing at the end of May, okay, here in delicious Dallas. And I'm going to walk you through the New Money Now Blueprint so we can do it together, okay? And the reason why I'm doing it this way is because I can get things done when we're together. I can't get done online, right? But what's special about this particular 3-day live event is I'm doing quality, some of my best work. And in the past, in order to get into any of my programs, specifically my live events, they range anywhere between $1,500 and $5,000, okay? But not for this, not for you. What I'm doing that I have never done before, so if y'all don't take to this, I'm gonna feel like an asshole, all right? But what I'm doing that I have never done before is instead of the investment being $1,500, $1,997, $5,000, $3,500 to come be with me for 3 days, the investment level is only, did I say only yet? Only $497. Damn it, I done it. I said it. I said it. It's $497. And I did that on purpose. Because I know there are a bunch of you who have always wanted to work with me. I know, girl. I know. I'm waiting for someone to see this. I know. Tina, I'm waiting for them to catch it. I'm waiting on them to catch up with me. I'm like, they ain't catch it. They ain't catch it. But the thing is, I know that some people be like, the price point has not been effective for you. It's not about giving it away. It's about making it accessible. We're still going to work our asses off, y'all. Nothing changed. Don't come up your punk ass. Be clear. I'm not. Nothing changed for me, all right? But I love you. And I want you to win. So I created a whole new program just for you. And I'm going to go a step further. This is how beast mode and committed I am. Not only will you be able to come at an investment of $497 for 3 days with me doing my newest, latest, and greatest work, I'm also allowing for you to bring a guest. I call it Sister's Keeper, okay, for only $97. So you're not rolling alone anymore. And yes, I did that shit on purpose too, all right? So I'm going to invite you, if that resonates with you, yes, I said $497 for you, and you can bring a friend, a business friend, okay, for only $97. God damn it, I did it, I done it, I did. And it's intentional, it's on purpose, because I'm very clear, I know some shit. You can't go from the streets to Stanford to multi-7 figures and not know some things. I don't trust Trump. I don't trust his fucking cabinet. I don't trust it. Y'all can be hopeful, but I don't trust it. I want you to win. And I know how to make cash. And so, I forgot. It's the last weekend in May. Let me get it. I'm sorry, I didn't look that far. I put it down here somewhere. And then I have some specials, but let me just get some, where the hell is it? Oh, it's May, someone type this in. It's May 26th to 28th, 2017. It's going to be at the Renaissance Hotel. Okay, all of this is on the website. Okay, and now I want you to know that yes, the dates are at May 26th to 28th. That's a weekend. There's a holiday weekend. All right. Thank you, Shayla. And I'm purposely, I want you to be clear. This is a love offering. I'm giving 2017 to you. Okay. I will be doing something. I got some other things that I'll be rolling out, but this is, it's the best I got. All right. And I'm sick of you saying you can't afford it. I'm sick of you saying you don't have the money. And the truth of the matter is you do have the money, but I want to make it so easy for you that you can get there and learn how to breathe in cash so you never have to say those words again. Okay. And so, what do you think? Do you like it? Does it work? Does it help? Reason. Let me check flights and rooms now. Oh, I should tell you this. I did it this way on purpose, but there is a cap. It's not, we're limited to 250 people. All right. Just in case you don't understand, my reach is around 100,000. I can get to 100,000 people. If I send out one email, one tweet, one Facebook, I can get to 100,000. In fact, with my Facebook Lives, I got to 600,000 last week. My point is this. If it feels right in your heart space, do not wait. I don't know what to tell you. I'm not playing at this. You may be playing at it, but my shit's for real. So if you down for this, if you riding and dying with me, you rolling, then you need to get in now. Don't wait. It will go away. There are bonuses or early bird bonuses. You get a special training from me, a personal development training for the first 100. If you bring more than 2 friends that for $97, I have a whole special thing that I'm doing with those people. And there's a gift for someone who brings the most sisters because it's called your sister's keeper. It's all kinds of things. My point is this. I'm committed to you. I'm changing everything for you. Are you committed to you? You can't tell me it's money anymore. But if you're not willing to learn, I don't know what else to say. You know what I'm saying? I done everything I can see to do, And so where are my sisters at? I'm with you. And so that's what I'm doing. I hope you receive it. I hope you get the love offering. I hope you get that I'm in this with you. I know you can do this. But it has to be taught. And that's all I got. So that's what I wanted to share with you tonight. Okay. The website, the website is not loaded. Try again. Maybe everybody's loading at the same time. It's New Money Now Blueprint. I just loaded. I have it on Chrome. It's loading for me. Okay. There's a video at the top. I invite you to look at the video. Okay. I'm almost tempted. I can't wait. So that's what I'm doing. So I want to share that with you this week. Next week, I'll be sharing other things. But my intention with this series is to empower you economically, to really help you never have to slave again. So I'm changing my business model to meet you where you are. Okay? This is a no-brainer. Okay? And if you don't come, don't you ever tell me, don't ever talk bullshit to me about, I can't afford it. I'm like, well, short of me chewing the food up for you, I don't know what else we can do. All right? But if you are committed, then you'll be there. And that's all there is for that. All right? So that's what I wanted to share. And I'm excited for you. I'm excited for us. I think that this is going to make a huge difference for a lot of sisters who before did not have access because of the price point. And so Any questions for me before I sign off? I'm committed to you learn entrepreneurship, that you make your own paper, and I'm doing what I can see to help. All right? Anybody else? Any questions, comments, points of clarity before we sign off? Oh, well, thank you. Please share the video. Please share the video. And I love you too, Sherry. No, it's all good. It's something, we can do this together. That I know for certain. Okay? And I really am committed to you winning. So instead of insisting you meet me, let me meet you. Okay? No, Tina, you're welcome. Okay, well, God bless. Okay, I love the way y'all finish. Y'all just start saying thank you a lot. Okay, so that's my word for this week. And what I'll be doing next week, so it's going to be completely, it's not this. This is not. It's about bringing in cash money. Black Women Millionaire is different than bringing in cash money. Total different world. But you need that foundation to become a Black Woman Millionaire. Okay. Just be food for men. I don't know what I don't know what that means, Yvette. Okay, I don't know what that means, but you have to break it down. I don't know what the words mean. You're welcome, Donna. Okay, no, please, if you were fed by this word, this life-giving word, this life-affirming word, please pay it forward. There are other sisters who, if you can't make it, it's okay. Divine time, boo. Get it to sisters who can. Push it out. Look, I'm one person. I need an army. I'm looking for soldiers, right, who are committed to Black women the way I am, that will share the word. A lot of times we don't move forward. Oh, men are always invited. As long as men are invited. White women are invited. Everybody's invited. Everybody's invited. Okay, just know that I'm speaking through a Black woman lived experience. That's all. Black women come first. That doesn't mean alone. Okay, it's not multi-level marketing. I don't do that. What I know how to do is bring in cash, and I don't know how to do it any other way. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm a cash baby, so I'm built around how do you bring in cash money. And so I'm going to teach you how to do that, okay? So, no, you're welcome. And so that's all I got for now. Next week, I have something else I want to share with you next week that's profound. And I'm trying to figure out, let me just check on one thing before I do this, because before I let you go. I pulled it up earlier today, but let me see if I can find it. Oh, here it is. Thank God. Okay. Yes, next week I'm going to talk to you about the difference between being entrepreneurial and being an entrepreneur. You need to know that if you're trying to make your paper, all right? So I'm thinking of it in this, I'm just working it out in those pieces. Teresa says, where are you located? I'm in Dallas, delicious Dallas. That's where the New Money Now 3-day workshop will be held. And that's all I got for now. So know that you love beyond measure, my sweet sisters in success. I'm excited. Thank you for being with me. I cannot wait to see you in person. I'm looking forward to the first 100. I hope it's you. And I'm excited for 2017 for us. I'm committed that you thrive in a Republican administration, okay? And I'm doing what I can see to do to make sure you win at this, because you can. We can do this. You can do this. And all it ever takes is a system and a guide. And I'm honored that you allow me to guide you. Thank you so much. Know that you love beyond measure, my sweet sister in success, and the brothers who love us. Please, if you were fed by this word, please pay it forward. I can't reach everybody, but you can reach the people that you can reach, and encourage them to listen, okay? Know that you're loved, and I will see you next Monday when we really deep dive into the difference between being entrepreneurial and being an entrepreneur. Know that you're loved beyond measure, my sweet sister in success, and remember this: you are worth so much more than you have ever been taught to believe. Goodbye for now, and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.